Hi, this is Amish Agarwal. I'm an advocate practicing in Delhi, heading to Gurgaon Court right now with the fabulous Karan Ahuja and the fabulous Sahil Ahuja, courtesy of whom I'm able to make this vlog while we are driving right now, because making videos gets a little difficult nowadays because of a little more work. But I wanted to talk about this very interesting discussion that I had yesterday with one of my main mentors, Mr. Harsh Bharwani. And on this con call that we had, I talked about how I get very, very depressed. I feel very, very less energy with me on a lot of days because of the work I do. And when we kind of went in depth as to what the problem is and why I'm facing this kind of an issue, I think I kind of got to the core problem was that I have this very I believe immature insecurity that in this profession, no matter how well I try, no matter what kind of effort I put in, at the end of the day, especially litigation, the outcome rests with the judge. And when Mr. Bharwani asked me, what is the outcome on most days that you tell the client, and I say that, usually I have to explain to the client, I can never guarantee because I'm not the judge passing the order, and there is always this little ambiguity, this uncertainty about what's going to happen in the case. And that's why it's always very, very disheartening for me when a client loses. It's also, of course, I manage the expectations of the client very well in advance before we even begin the case. So it's not that the client has any unreal expectations, but for me it pains me so much whenever I see that I've taken money from the client, we've tried our best, something, especially when the client deserves it according to the law of the land, according to the facts of the case. He or she deserves the justice that we are trying to get for that client, and then we are not able to because the judge disagrees, because of some procedural lapse, because of one small tidbit here or there that the client did or did not do. And because of that, it just, it's very painful for me as a lawyer to see someone who deserves that justice not getting it. And because of that, I feel a lot of emotional distress, and those are the terms, that's the term I used, emotional distress. And then he made a very, very valid point. His point was that be it marketing, at which he is an expert, or be it medicine, where a doctor practices his own craft, you can never ever guarantee anything to anybody. What you can do is that you can promise to the client and to yourself that you will perform to the best of your ability, and you will give not 100% but 1,000% effort into doing whatever you are doing for the client, for that person who you feel very strongly for. And when he asked me, so is this the solution? I said, yes, this makes perfect sense. If I get up in the morning and I'm able to tell myself, and then after that, when I meet the client, I'm able to explain to the client that there is this certain certainty of success, but after that we leave it to the gods. And apart from that, this one other assurance that the next best lawyer or the next best professional in this kind of a sphere who will get you anything better than what I can will charge you at least 10 times more. So if you can tell yourself that you will put in the kind of effort that a lawyer who charges 10 times more will give, then no matter if you lose or if you win or if it's a stalemate, none of these things matter. At the end of the day, you will sleep peacefully at night knowing that you tried your best. And of course, we always tell ourselves that yes, I am trying my best, but for all the lawyers out there, how many times has it happened that you do some introspection and you realize that I did mess up on one occasion or the other, where it was just a little laxity on my part and nothing else, because of which either the client lost the case or there was a substantial reduction in what the client could have gotten. It's an ongoing effort, it's an ongoing battle. It will go on till the end of our days. There's no retirement in law, in litigation anyways, because lawyers don't retire, they just drop dead. And there's a very good reason for that as well. I was just talking, I think 2 or 3 days ago with somebody, and I said that there's no chance that we will ever retire from litigation, no matter how emotionally distressing it is, because of the fact that it is on most days it is so interesting, it is so fulfilling that you don't really feel like giving up. And on, like, from time to time I see these 80, 90, 95-year-old gentlemen wobbling around in court for that one matter they took up in that 1 week, because of the fact that they love the feeling of going to court, sitting over there, addressing arguments before a judge and just making it happen. But yes, this was a great lesson that I learned yesterday about how to manage your own expectations about the kind of work that you do and the kind of life that you live.